Hello guys, my name is Alec Candiotis and here to show you something else again today. In the MyBI app, we've got a drill down feature. So that's actually where everything started, was gaining access to transactions in a Pastel Partner and a Pastel Xpress or Sage 50 Cloud database can sometimes be quite slow and doesn't necessarily give you all that nice BI information. So this one is for auditors out there specifically and the financial team that really needs to get into the depth of their transactions very quickly and see holistically all the debits and credits. First of all, obviously important, let's go into the app. This is the WOW demo database, which we've got. And first of all, this is an app that runs in Excel, okay? And it automates reporting from any Pastel Partner, Pastel Xpress, or Sage 50 Cloud database. Everything here are the reports. All these reports, however, are actually built up from transactions level. So actually micro detail level, granular level, as detailed as lines on your invoices are actually visible through this app. So it is not a rolled up trial balance, etc., which a lot of us are used to in a reporting environment. This is real raw insight to your database. Okay. Also, it's not manipulated. It's directly from database, meaning that you can rely on everything in here. Also, it is auto-calculated. You don't have to recalculate. Okay, so this is a one-click environment. Let's go over into the balance sheet. This is always a nice just way to reflect it. Okay, so we know that the best thing for auditors or an accountants is zero, because what does that mean? It means everything is balancing. As I always say, I find my Zen in zero. All right, so here we go. But the good thing about it, except that you can see an overview of your balance sheet and you can, show months and hide months and show details, you can actually interrogate any number. Okay, so any value you can. This is the only other change. This is where you double click if you want to see more detail. Okay, so now I'm going to double click, drill into everything over here. This zero, I want to see everything. I'm drilling in. Now, this is about 4,000 transactions that it will reflect, okay? It draws into that quite quickly. There's a few seconds, as you saw. There's 3,896 transactions to be exact, and it balances to, well, zero. I'm just going to comma it out here. Comma, you'll see it goes to zero just because it's so many zeros. Excel has obviously a lot of decimals. Anyway, so here you've got all of that nice detail that underpins that zero. And this is typically what you'll find in a GL export from Pastel. Now, first of all, GL export is very slow, and also it only has 8 fields. Here we've got 58 fields. All right. So you can see, for instance, dates. You can see your reference numbers, which you will be used to, your descriptions, your amounts. But new fields are, for instance, transaction ID. It's a fantastic field. And we always recommend anybody working with data, know your fields, because if you know your fields, you can ultimately work with it further if you wanted to pivot and you really want to create your own graphs from that data. This whole data set then builds into a data table, which works wonderfully because now you can really work with it quicker. Excel deals with data much better in a data table. Also, it's got nice field headings here, and which you can filter, and you can actually filter out or sort the way you want to. It's a very nice environment to work in a data table. All right. So, and as you scroll down, you'll see everything kind of like the transactions that are basically in the data set, debits and credits as we know it. All right. Want to go back to the actual list of trial balance of drill downs that we've done. Here we go. This is the drill down table, and now for any one year, I can go back to the drill down I just did, or go back to the balance sheet itself there, and now drill something else. There, I want to drill that trade and other payables, 482,000. So then it brings this up for me. That's compiled of 498 transactions, 482,659. So that's the detail underpinning that value on the balance sheet from a transactional level. And once again, if I go back, click on the MyBI logo at the left, I go back to the list of drill downs I've done. Now it's built a second one for me. And if you now want to work further with it, you can't work in the app specifically with it. You actually are going to export it and then you can save it to your audit file or to your financial environment or your reporting team, whatever you need it for. And from there on, you can pivot it further and draw graphs, whatever you need to. It's quick access to the data and really gives you grip of that data in a much more optimized way. All right. Really hope you guys enjoy that. And just remember to stay safe and stay healthy in this time. Thanks, guys.